Sunday evening, about 5 o'clock, and I am going to record based on this week's forum assignments. So the first is that I asked you to do a sexual history questionnaire and designed specifically for you. I took some sexual history questions from a number of sources and put them together to come up with those 15 questions. And I know from reading some of your forum responses, your original responses, that folks were all over the board in their comfortability with answering those questions and also with the idea of confidentiality and to the sharing with people you didn't know and sharing some information but not other information. So that is exactly what I was looking for, so that we understand that we could ask any one of these 15 questions to our clients and have a reason for asking it, for services, but to understand what does it that question is what I want you to think about. And which questions would you be comfortable to share in a public forum? One person talked about that they might be comfortable to tell me because they would feel a greater sense of confidentiality telling me as the professor. But also, my question back to that person is, did you feel some degree of coercion to answer the questions to me? And would a client feel something similar? Sorry if I just hit the computer. Would a client feel something similar, if you're asking those questions? So, in all fairness, I'm going to share some of my answers with you. I didn't do this initially because I wanted you to feel that sense of uncomfortableness that many of you felt. And there's a pro and a con here. If I share some of my information with you, does that then make you a little more comfortable to share yours? In a practice setting, should we share with our clients? What should we share? When should we share? Certainly, it might not be sharing sexual history, but I will share some of mine that I feel comfortable to share that tell you some about who I am and why I'm comfortable to teach this class and why I'm passionate about teaching this class. So, the first is describe sexual education and the messages that you received growing up. So, the first is that I grew up in a very Roman Catholic household. I was the youngest of five children. I was the midlife crisis child of two alcoholic parents to save the marriage. I mean, that's really how I was described. To take care of my mother in the way in which she was accustomed to.